Roads are pretty nasty out there today. Just started snowing and it's oh, there's Jimmy O. And they haven't had a chance to do much.
Hello.
Hi, Jimmy.
Hi, how are you?
Good, buddy. How you doing?
Good, thanks.
Good.
I know I gotta go to work today. I thought the same thing. Of all days, crappy roads.
Yeah, I'm sure I don't know what time you go to work, but I'm sure by that time they'll probably have a little better handle on it. It just kind of started, so it's just like it was just the timing was good / not good.
It's supposed to snow again, like they said like after midnight, and then accumulation. There's supposed to be like another little system coming through in the morning to add more to it.
Ooh, snowman. All right, guys, let's get going on our workout today. So we've got a 2-part workout with a little bit of a shorter Metcon. So we're going to start with a barbell or dumbbell complex, where every 2 minutes for 12 minutes, we're going to do 3 push press. So if we have a barbell, we'll grab that barbell off the ground, clean it up, push press where we finish completely locked out, 3 push press, and then we're going to hit 3 push jerks where we receive in that quarter squat, and we'll put it down. And we're going to go every 2 minutes for 12 minutes. So 6 sets, and there's 6 reps in each set. If you have the option to build a little bit, then let's do that. If not, then stay with a challenging weight or whatever you have. If you have dumbbells, same thing, guys.
Dumbbells, same thing.
It'd be 3 push press and then 3 push jerks.
John, does it have to be from the ground or can it be from the rack?
You can take it from the rack. That's your senior's discount. And then we get into our Metcon, guys. Like I said, 10-minute AM rep. So as many reps as possible with an ascending rep scheme where you're going to have 4 movements in a round and you're going to add 3 reps to each movement. Each round you increase, and your score will be the total number of reps. I've got a little cheat sheet over here. So if you just tell me where you get to, I can give you the score. But it's going to be 3 box jump overs. So you got your box, both feet hit the top, other side. You do not have to come to full extension. 3 box jump overs. If you don't have a box, or if you're doing the dumbbell version, we're going 3 lateral hops over your dumbbell. And then you're going to do 3 toes to bar. If you have your bar, bringing those toes to the bar. If not, we're going to do 3 ab mat sit-ups. And then move into 3 push jerks. So push jerks, if I have my dumbbells, 3 push jerks again. And then we're going to go into 3 chest to bar pull-ups. If you're not quite there with your chest to bar, then we can do strict pull-ups or banded strict pull-ups is what I would choose. If you don't have a pull-up bar, we're going to do renegade rows. So plank on top of the dumbbells, push up, pull, that's 1, 2, until we get to whatever that number is. So 4 different movements, a fair bit of work in each one. The first rounds always go quickly, and the workout really kind of starts when you get to that double digits, 9, 12. We're probably looking to get somewhere in the 12 to 18 round or 18 round range into the round of 12 or 18. Any questions, y'all? What are you watching there, Jimmy? Looks pretty good. All right, no questions then, guys. Then we will get started on our mindset. So mindset, I love this one. Champions don't blame the tools they've been given, champions sharpen them, right? So it talks about Abraham Lincoln once wrote that if he had 4 hours or 6 hours to get down a tree, he would spend the first 4 hours sharpening the axe. So it's a poor craftsman that blames their tools. You have to just practice. You have to be willing to put in the work. So that's the question. How hard are you willing to work to get wherever you want to go? And then let's get to our question of the day. We'll get to that in our mobility. We'll start with a little warm up here, guys. We're going to start with, if you have a box, we're going to do 30 seconds of box step ups. And then we're going to do some inchworm to push up. We're going to do some arch hold, hollow hold, straight legged sit ups. So you just need a box for this one. If you have a box, if not, we'll do step back lunges. All right, we're gonna start with 30 seconds of box step ups, alternating that front lead leg. Let's get that clock up there. Right. 10-second countdown, guys. And we'll do some alternating box step ups. 3, 2, 1, and go. Alternating box step ups. Reach full extension in these ones. There we go, just getting warmed up. Working on some single leg strength. And then we're gonna move into inchworm to push up. So let's go ahead and walk those hands out. Hit that good push up. Walk those hands back to our feet. Trying to keep our legs as straight as possible. Stretching out lower back, stretching out hamstrings. Ten seconds to go here, guys. And then we're gonna move into an arch hold or a Superman hold. 3, 2, 1. So let's get on our belly. We're gonna squeeze those heels together, get nice and long, arms out in front. Come up to that arch position, and we're gonna hold for 30 seconds. Get nice and long, nice and straight. Squeeze your quads, squeeze your glutes. Everything should be engaged right now. We go, 10 seconds to go here, guys. 3, 2, 1. Let's just roll over, guys. We're going to a hollow hold. Roll over into your hollow hold. So the opposite, we'll bring those shoulders off the ground. Squeeze this heels together. Stay nice and long. Here we go. Hollow hold. Try to eliminate that gap under your lower back. Suck that belly button to the ground. There we go. Point those toes, all you gymnasts out there. Beautiful. I saw that, Brandon. Nice work. 10 seconds to go. 3, 2, 1. We're going to straight-legged sit-ups, guys. So let's keep those legs straight, flat in the ground. We'll come up, finish with the shoulders in front of hips. 30 seconds of straight-legged sit-ups. And go. Beautiful. Nice. Nice work, guys. Try to keep the legs straight, quads squeezed. Initiate that movement in the core. Let's focus on that breathing too. 3, 2, 1. We're going back to alternating box step ups, guys. So we'll go back to our box. Alternating box step ups, come to that full extension. Little shuffle on the top, switch feet. There we go. There you go, 5 seconds to go here, guys. And then we're moving back to that inchworm to push up. 3, 2, 1. Let's go back, inchworm to push up. Walk the hands out. Hit that good push up. Elbows tracking back. Come back, hang out if you want for a second or two at the kind of front fold, and then back out. Good push up, warming up shoulders and tries for all that pressing that we're going to do. Go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go to that arch hold, guys. Let's get on the belly. Here we go. 30-second arch hold. Get nice and long. Wake up that lower back. Get those erectors firing. Get a lot of flexion extension with sit-ups or toes to bar. 15 seconds to go. There you go. Breathe through it. Continue to have good deep breaths, keeping the core engaged. All right, then we're going rolling over to our hollow position. Roll over to hollow. Small hollow. There we go. 30-second hollow hold. Working on staying engaged, keeping that core strength. You can scale it with a knee to the chest if you need to, guys. Bringing one knee to the chest or alternating knees. Just want to keep that time under tension for your core. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get into those straight-legged sit-ups. 30 seconds of straight-legged sit-ups. Here we go. Go ahead, guys. Let's get those shoulders in front of hips. Try to keep good posture. Maintain that lumbar curve, chest up. Five seconds to go here, guys. And then we're going to get into a barbell warm-up. 3, 2, 1. All right. Good job, guys. Let's grab our barbell. And we're going to get into a barbell warm-up. So let's take that barbell or PVC, stick it on our back, and we're going to go through 5 good mornings to start. Slight bend in your knees, really pushing the hips back, keeping that chest up. There we go. And then we're going to move into 5 back squats. Widen that stance up a little bit. Sitting back and down. And then we'll move into elbow rotations, 5 per side, driving the elbows up. We're going to be having a lot of front rack with our push jerks, push presses. And then move to the front rack. We'll go 5 strict press and reach. Elbows slightly in front of the bar. Get that head out of the way. Pressing straight up. Try to get that extra little inch at the top. Extra little reach. Little scap push up at the top. And then we're going to bring it in front. We're going to hit 5 Romanian deadlifts. Again, just like your good morning, same position. We don't want to round our back, keeping our chest up. Bar tight to our body. Working on really pushing hips back. And then we're going to flip it up to that front rack. Get the elbows up and hit 5 front squats. Beautiful. Nice job, guys. All right, let's get into some mobility. So if you have a couch or something you can put your box, you can put your foot up on. We're gonna do our couch stretch, guys. Let's unmute ourselves so we can chat about the question of the day. I will start the clock. We're gonna start with couch stretch. Here we go. So foot up on a box or a wall.
Foot up on a box or a wall.
Rich,
If you
discovered that you had a famous historical figure in your family tree, who would you want it to be? So you discovered you're
Ooh, and
related
you
to
started with me.
Mm-hmm.
I got nothing right now, John. Shocking
All
as
right.
that might be for you.
Brando, who do you want to discover you're related to?
Oh, geez. Someone like just disturbingly wealthy, like Bill Gates or Warren Buffett.
you want to get that trick
Too, like no Vladimir Putin or King Leopold or anything like that.
right. You want to get a little trickle down money. You want to get written into the will. Rockefeller. All right, let's switch sides, guys. Kirsten.
Um, I don't know. That's a tough one. I gotta think about it.
All right. Jimmy, who'd you want to be related to?
Albert Einstein.
Yeah, there you go. Good old Al. You can call me Al. All right, Sheila. Oh, I got to ask you to unmute.
Okay. Like Obama or something. I
Who?
like him.
Who?
Obama.
Oh, Obama.
President Obama.
Oh,
There you go. Yes, former President Obama.
Not
Got it.
Osama.
President Obama. Got
Not
it.
Osama. Obama.
Obama, not Osama, Obama. That makes a good bumper sticker. All right, anyone had time to think about it and they want to revise their answer or give an answer? No? All right, let's go ahead and go child's pose on the box. So let's put our hands on the box, guys. And we're gonna push our head through our shoulders.
What about you, John?
Who would I want to be related to? I think it would be someone sciencey too, like an Einstein-y kind of guy. Maybe the Wright brothers, like people that developed flight. Maybe Henry Ford, something like that. Yeah, why not? Or someone really fast, like Usain Bolt, my third cousin Usain Bolt, which is probably pretty likely. I lived in the Cayman Islands. He's Jamaican. We were really close. All right, guys, come on out of there. Grab yourself a quick drink, and then we're going to start with our teaching. So in reality, my dad's side of the family, they're American, and they're all from Texas. They've been in Texas for ages and ages and ages. So, and they've done extensive family trees, and there's a Civil War general, Andrew Stonewall Jackson, who is one of our relatives. But unfortunately, we were all on the wrong side of that Civil War, because we were pretty like deep South Texans, and a lot of them still are.
Wasn't that some of the statues that people were rioting and pulling down? Is that of Jackson?
Yeah, I think so, for sure. Yeah, I don't doubt that. I don't doubt that at all. First place I ever shot a gun was at my great uncle John, who I'm named after, at a junkyard outside his house. Nothing like being 5 years old and shooting a .357 Magnum.
Oh my God. I would love to shoot a gun.
Pardon me?
I would love to shoot a gun. That's one of the things I'd like to do.
It'll take you by surprise. That's for sure. What they do in the movies and what you see on TV is highly unlikely.
I just don't point it to the shoot.
They just don't. They kick. There's a big kick. You got to like really focus on what you're doing, because they really move. There's a lot of force. All right, let's get into our teaching, guys. So we're going to start with the gymnastics portion, and that's going to be both the chest to bar pull-up or pull up and the toes to bar, we're going to talk about the pull down, right? So what that means is constantly pulling down on the bar with straight arms. From the time we're at a dead hang, we're pulling those shoulder blades back and down, to the time we're pushing through the bar with straight arm, right? Whether it's toe to bar or chest to bar, we're always pushing through until chest to bar, we'll have that pull. With toes to bar, we'll bring our legs up. So either one, we want to think straight arms until either the toes come up or we pull to the bar in our chest to bar. So what we're going to do is we're going to start with 10 seconds of, 10 scap pull-ups. So if you have, I think almost everybody, if you have a pull-up bar, we're doing 10 scap pull-ups. If you don't, we're going to grab our dumbbells, get into our bent over row position, and do some scap pull-ups with our dumbbells. There we go. Just warming up the shoulders, getting ready for all that work. Once we're done our 10 scap pull-ups, guys, we're going to go to a 10-second active hang. So the difference between an active hang and a passive hang is in an active hang, I'm pulling my shoulder blades down, back and down, as opposed to passive hang where my shoulders are up at my ears. So let's get into a 10-second active hang, guys. Rich, if you're doing an active hang with the dumbbells, we're just going to squeeze our shoulder blades together and stay there in that bent over row position with our shoulder blades squeezed for 10 seconds. There we go. And then we're going to move into 5 kip swings if you can. 5 kip swings. If not, if you're doing ab mat sit-ups, once you come on out, guys, and we'll do 5 straight-legged sit-ups into 5 leg raises, and then we'll go from there. So 5 kip swings into 3 knees to chest, kipping knees to chest. Beautiful. And then if you're doing pull-ups, guys, let's go 3 chin over bar pull-ups. Whether that be strict or kipping, 3 chin over bar pull-ups. And then we're going to go into 3 toes to bar or 3 ab mat sit-ups. And then 3 chest to bar or 3 strict pull-ups if they're banded strict or regular strict. Now, a couple quick notes here too, guys. Kirsten, if you want to do regular kipping pull-ups instead of chest to bar, you're more than welcome to. Brandon, if you want to do strict pull-ups instead of chest to bar or instead of renegade rows, you can do those. All right, guys, then we're going to move into our box jumps and then our push jerks. So on box jump overs, we want to talk about full extension. We don't want to talk about full extension on top of the box because we don't need to get to full extension on top. We want to talk about full extension as we hit that jump. We want to get tall before we get small. Same cue we're going to use for the push jerks. We want to get tall, full extension before we get small. Same thing in the box jump. I want to have that full extension in my jump before I get small and get over the box. So we're going to start with 5 max height jumps. I want you to think about jumping as high as you can, right? Fully extending those hips. Let's get 5 max height jumps in place. No box. Sheila's checking this. Everyone's checking the ceilings. I remember in high school, I used to try to do that jump and hit my head on the suspended ceiling there, knock out one of the ceiling tiles. All right, then we're gonna go 4 box jump overs, guys. If you wanna lower the box a little bit, we're going 4 box jump overs at a lower height. And then we're gonna go 3 box jump overs at our regular height. You wanna keep it the same height. There you go. Perfect. All right, guys, let's get into those push jerks. So push jerks, guys, we want to talk about getting tall or hitting full extension before we actively press ourselves under the bar. So what that means is when I dip, I'm going to drive, strong drive up, get to that full extension with my butt squeezed, and then I'm going to press myself under that bar into that receiving position. So I need to really hit full extension to drive the bar off my shoulders and then push myself under. Don't just wait for yourself to drop under. Think about actively pressing yourself under that bar to that receiving position. Okay, that's going to be that get tall before we get small again. So what we're going to start with is 5 push press. So empty bar or dumbbells. We're going to go 5 push press where we finish locked out, right? So squeeze our butt, squeeze our quads, 5 push press. Whenever you're ready, guys, let's hit 5 push press. Good. So we're not dropping under it this time. We got a lot of good push pressers in this class. That's good. And then we're going to go to 5 tall jerks here, guys. So what a tall jerk is we're going to have that bar at about our forehead or eye level. We're going to get tall up on our toes, fully extended, and then we're going to just press ourselves under the bar. So from here, press under the bar, stand it up. Okay, so think about getting fully extended up on your toes and then that pressing yourself under. Feet have to shuffle out. There you go. There you go, Sheila. There you go. Just drive that head through. Yeah. There we are. And then we're going to go into 5 push jerks. So we're going to get on our front rack, elbows slightly in front. We're going to dip. We're going to jump, punch, and land. Jump, punch, and land. Let's go 5 push jerks, guys. This is where we're going to receive in that quarter squat. Beautiful. Nice. And then to finish it off, guys, we're going to go through 1 complex, which is 3 push press and 3 push jerks. So we're going to start with 3 push press where we're fully locked out, and then hit 3 push jerks. Okay, so let's go 3 push press plus 3 push jerks. That's our complex. And then what we'll do is we'll work up to our first weight. Beautiful. There we go. Nice job, guys. All right. Now that we got that complex down, what I want you to do is let's work up to our starting weight. It's every 2 minutes, so we're going to have a fair bit of time to rest. So what I want you to do is just start light and work on some of that technique. Really work on getting under the bar and those push jerks, and then you can build in weight or you can stay at the same weight, just working on the technique. You really want to work on receiving in a good quarter squat position. That's going to help you with some of those heavier weights. Let me just set up the clock here. Okay, E to the mom. All right, we good to go, yo?
Yep.
Good to fro-yo? All right, guys. Here we go. We're gonna go round number 1, 3 push press into 3 push jerks. It's a complex, so we're not gonna put the bar down in between movements. 10-second countdown every 2 minutes for 6 rounds. The clock should keep track of the rounds as well as your time. Here we go. Work on that strong hip drive in your push press, driving that bar off your shoulders. There you go. Dip, drive, and press. Make sure your hips open first, and then we're gonna move into 3 push jerks. Still driving that bar off our shoulders, but now pressing ourselves under. Beautiful. Nice, way to drive that head through, guys. And then we got lots of rest time here, lots of rest time. Has anyone ever done a family tree and found like someone somewhat famous or moderately famous in their family tree? Anybody? Bueller? No? I got an Olympic rower in my family tree, but I think I've told you the story. He's one of those, the cocks, so the guy that screams stroke and is about like this tall. He's basically a jockey on a rowboat.
I hadn't heard that story. I thought immediately you were talking about Zach.
Oh, yeah. No, on my mom's side in England, Percy B. Duckworth, I believe his name was. He was also a canon, which is like pretty high up in the church. But he was on an Olympic rowing team, and he was the one that was like, stroke, stroke. He was a Cox for Cambridge. And a mayor of Worcester too, a mayor of Worcester as well. I think in England, it's just so small, you just get to do more stuff. Even though they have more population. They have more titles. Brandon's probably the baron of some little piece of land out there. All right, 10 seconds, guys, and we're gonna get in that second round of the complex. 3, 2, 1, and go. There we go. Drive through it. Beautiful. Nice. Jump, punch, and land. Beautiful, guys. Get a nice solid landing. Great overhead position, Kirsten. Way to get those biceps by your ears. We're gonna 1:20 left, guys. Got lots of time to rest if you want to go up and wait. Bump it up just a little bit. It's a really good piece to work on that technique, that progression from the push press where you're really working on driving the bar off your shoulders to the push jerk where you drive it and then push yourself under. It's a great way to kind of feel out what that extension feels like and then what getting under the bar feels like. Tall, small. Just under a minute to go. I don't know if you guys saw the video Zach and Steph did for yesterday's workout when they were at Point Pelee in the blowing wind and ice. It was pretty good. Pretty gold. 30 seconds to go here, guys. When we have that push jerk, let's work on landing full foot flat on the ground, not in our toes, hips pressed back. 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1, and go. There we go. Nice drive. Drive off those shoulders. Now same drive, but now we're pushing under. Good. Full foot on the ground. Reset those feet every time. Good job, guys. Brandon, I don't know if I told you yesterday, I ended up getting the Apple, the MacBook Air.
You did, eh? Attaboy.
Yeah.
Wow.
With
There's
the
a-
M1 chip. It's nice. It's got like a fingerprint reader. It's got like, it doesn't have a fan. The new MacBook Air has no fan because it runs at low voltage. So it's supposed to last for 18 hours. So far, so good.
Are you using it right now? Is that what you're on?
No, I'm on, we have a computer set up here at the gym. I've got it here. I've already decked it out in the gym colors though, so.
Wow. Ooh, look at that form factor.
Yeah, it's pretty. They are pretty, man. That's for sure. It's small too. Like 13 inches is a lot smaller than I remembered or anticipated. It's like Chromebook size. But now I have no excuse for not being productive. I can't be like, man, my computer's so slow. I can't do more than one thing at once. I was kind of swayed by a review a guy put and said that the way that the M1 chip runs, you don't really need much more than 8 gigs because it's just got a better processing speed. All right, 10 seconds, guys, going in around 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice. Big drive. Drive through those heels. Heels stay on the ground as long as you can. Nice. All right, guys, 2 sets to go. 2 sets to go here. And then a nice little 10-minute Metcon. Like I said, those first rounds are going to fly by in that Metcon. And then you're going to start getting into the grindy parts where you get into the 9s and the 12s and the 15s where that volume jumps up significantly. Think about how you want to break things up, guys. Most of these movements are going to have to be broken up, right? Box jump over is probably the only thing you're not breaking up. You're looking at push jerks. You're looking at chest to bar and toes to bar. It's conveniently organized into 3s, which is a good breakup strategy, 3s or 6s. But be smart about those breaks. All right, 35 seconds to go, guys. Going into round number 5. We'll have a quick changeover after round 6. Quick little practice round, and we'll get into the workout. Three, 2, 1. Here we go. Beautiful. Try to stay on those heels. Good. Get that balance. Don't be afraid to stay in the bottom for a second. Get yourself settled out. Nice work, guys. Going into the last round. Brandon, the one thing that almost dissuaded me from the MacBook Air is it only comes with 2 USB-C ports.
Oh, not the price? Okay.
No, well, yeah. But yeah, just like it has nothing but 2 USB-C ports, and you can use either one for charging, but it's like no HDMI, no SD reader.
Well, you need those docks now. That's how they get you. You know,
I know.
docks.
Yeah, I know. You need all these cables. You need a giant bag just for the cables. I had Macs before. I had like a couple MacBooks back in the day, and I remember ending up with just honestly a box full of like Thunderbolt to HDMI, mini HDMI to this, all these converters, and then I just gave them all away. I was like, I don't need these anymore.
Well, USB-C is supposed to replace all those, so hey, might be good to go. Cool.
Yep. Well, if you take that for, you don't need HDMI because you can just screen share, or you can cast anything. That's what I'm kind of hoping. Ahead of the curve. All right, guys, about 10 seconds. Last set here. Last set. maybe your heaviest set. Let's really work on that drive. Work on using those legs. Save the shoulders for your toes to bar, chest to bar. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Nice. Drive with those big leg muscles. Finish with the press. How these push jerks feel might have something to do with what weight you choose for the workout, guys. Those are some things that you want to do bigger sets of if you can. All right, great job, guys. Let's get ready for a quick turnover here. We're going to move into a practice round where we're going to hit 3 of each movement. 3 of each movement. So basically 1 round. So 3 of each movement. Whatever you're doing, if you're doing box jump overs, 3 box jump overs, 3 toes to bar or 3 sit-ups, 3 push jerks, and then 3 chest to bar or 3 renegade rows or 3 strict pull-ups. Rich, I'm convinced that Tyrod Taylor is going to be our quarterback for the Lions next year. He worked with Anthony Lynn, the offensive coordinator in San Diego, or whatever the Chargers are now.
I don't really know a lot about him. Would that be a good thing in your opinion?
He's a good 1 year, like stopgap kind of guy. Like he played really well in Buffalo when he was there. A good kind of like dual threat guy, run throw. He's a better passer than a lot of people give him credit for, I think. So I think that it would be not too shabby to have him on board and draft a quarterback and let him play for a year or two. He'd be fine. Like it's better to go get other stuff with what they get for Stafford, I think. Because there's some good scenarios that went there that said, you know, either you get draft picks for Stafford or you end up getting someone like maybe they're trying to trade for, you know, Dak Prescott or Deshaun Watson, something like that. But I think go draft picks, get a bridge quarterback, and then rebuild for real though, for real, not just that half-ass rebuilding. All right, guys, so let's get into that practice round. We're going to go 3 box jump overs, 3 toes to bar or sit-ups, 3 push jerks, and 3 chest to bar pull-ups, or whatever your scaling option is for that. Feel out those transitions. Lots of transitions in this workout. Lots of transitions, so they will be important. Here we go, guys. Quick practice round, 10-second countdown. Let's get ready for party time. 3, 2, 1, and go. There we go. Beautiful. Hit those toes to bar, and then we're going to go to those push jerks. Try to get resting on your shoulders, right? You want to drive it off your shoulders with your legs. Push yourself onto that bar, and then moving into 3 chest to bars. Very nice. All right, guys. Once you got that done, if you want to go and grab yourself a drink, hit the bathroom, we'll do that, and then we'll get started in a couple minutes here. I'll set up the clock for that 10-minute AMRAP. AMRAP, not AMRAP, AMRAP. All right. So the way you're going to score it, guys, is at the end, you'll just tell me I got the round of 12 plus, you know, whatever, 36 reps, or the round of 15 plus 5 reps. And then I'll use my handy dandy cheat sheet and do a little conversion. And away we go. By a show of hands here, guys, who here has their own music when they work out? Who here has their own music? 1, 2. And I know Brandon does, that's 3. We had a staff meeting yesterday and we were talking about how we can potentially put together a better product, online product. And a few things came up, and one was like being able to have better sound pumped in for people, and kind of like the gym, right? Where it's like, here's the playlist and we're going to rock from that. I think Finley has taken Brandon's place. He's just wondering how he's going to get up into the couch. It's a long way. Christy Smith came home yesterday or the day before, just talking about how crazy the season is, the NHL season is right now, because they've got a game every other day. So the travel is, even though it's all in Canada, for DJ, it's just bonkers. Got to start winning some games. All right, guys, 10-minute AMRAP. We're starting with our box jump overs, 3 box jump overs into 3 toes to bar, into 3 push jerks, and then into 3 chest to bar, adding 3 reps to each round. So make sure you got a good way of kind of figuring that out. Here we go. 10-second countdown, starting with those box jump overs, guys. 3, 2, 1, and go. 3 box jump overs into 3 toes to bar or 3 sit-ups. Beautiful. And then we're hitting 3 push jerks and then 3 pull-ups. Nice way to get under it, Sheila. Good job. Nice job, Rich. There we go. Nice work, guys. Almost 1 minute in, and we're all pretty much through that first round. Now we're into the 6s. Double that volume. Break up if you need to. Be smart about that breakup strategy. Think about that hip extension on your push jerks, hip extension on your box jump overs. There we go. Beautiful. Don't forget, focus on that breathing, guys. Every movement should have a breathing strategy. Should be moving smoothly, consistently as we get into these first early rounds, and then start picking up the pace as we get a little fatigued and we move into the bigger rounds. Just over 2 minutes in. We go 2:30 left, or 2:30 in, sorry, my bad. Focus on a good straight arm push down on those gymnastics movements. Toes to bar, think about bringing your hands to your toes rather than the toes to the bar. Three minutes in, keep chipping away, guys. There we go. Nice. Let's drive that head through. Nice job, Brandon. Push those hips back in your catch. Really think about driving yourself under that bar. Almost halfway done this thing, guys. Just over 5 minutes. Just keep chipping away. Whatever that strategy is, if it's threes, try to hold on for bigger sets in those push jerks. There we go. Get that chin all the way over the bar. Just under 5 now. Rounds are getting bigger. Still moving forward in that nice, consistent way. There you go. Nice. Good job with those box jump overs. Great job on those renegade rows. Here we go. 4 minutes to go, guys. 4 minutes to go. We're in the home stretch. Keep chipping away. Nice, Sheila. We get under it. Receiving that quarter squat. Aggressive punch out with those arms. Nice job, Rich. There you go. Great job with those V-ups. Here we go. Just under 3 minutes, guys. Keep chipping away. Keep pushing forward. Constant movement. That's our goal here. Always moving. Always moving. It's about 2 minutes to go now, guys. 2 minutes to go. Let's get all the reps we can. Nice job with those V-ups, Kirsten. There you go. Minute 15 to go here, guys. Almost home. Finish line's right there. Great job. Good transition, Brandon. Nice work. Keep those roads going, Rich. Just under a minute. Just under a minute. Thirty seconds to go. $15 seconds now, guys. 15 seconds. Five, four, three, two, one. Time. Great job, guys. All right, guys. Let's get some scores. Sheila.
I was in my round of 15 and I did 15 knee raises.
So in your round of 15, that's 180, and you did 15 knee raises. So you did 30 reps. So 210. 210. Kirsten, what you got?
I got into my 12th round and I finished 7 pull-ups.
Okay, so 120 plus, what do we got? Pull-ups are the last movement. So 36 plus 743, 163, I believe. Rich.
Uh, 9 reps shy of finishing a round of 12.
So 111. And Brando.
205.
205. And Jimmy.
I did 12 and 3 box jumps.
12 and 3. So you got 123.
Yeah.
Great job, guys. Great job. I see Prudence is joining us for the 6:30 class. Welcome, Prudence. Looks like you could use some fitness there, girl.
Yeah, she's getting pretty
A nice
poofy.
little blue bow. Little poofy, eh? She needs a quarantine cut and some fitness.
Wait, John, my
Don't we all?
was way off, I think.
All right.
Struggling with the math.
What's that?
I said 205 feels like it's way off to me. I think I'm struggling with the math.
How many rounds did you get?
I don't remember. I wrote it down.
Or where'd you get into? Don't worry about it. You'll put it up on the beyond the whiteboards, and we'll be fine.
Yeah.
All right, great job, guys. Hopefully, I see you all in the AM tomorrow. It's always nice to have a good little 5:30 crew. Get the day kicked off, right? No storm, no snowstorm.
Thanks.
Good job, guys. Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
And John, I was going to say when you said Christy is back, she reached out to me yesterday. So we're going to have a little phone chat.
All right.
It's almost like she knows.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It's almost like when you like fall off the bandwagon. So she's like I got to think of a name for her. And she's not my AA counselor. She's like my nib counselor.
Spirit guide. Yeah, she's like your truant officer.
All right, I'll see you tomorrow.
All right, bye, Christian.
Yeah.
Carly, we were worried about you. We thought you went on another work trip.
No, I didn't.
We thought you were out in
I've-
the Albertan plains.
Yeah, I've been kind of working out by myself, but I also like painted my room, got some new furniture. Like I'm doing like a lot of things in life that were just exhausting. We had to clean out our whole crawl space. There's just like a lot going on.
Mm-hmm.
But Prudence really liked the looks of this workout, so that's why we're here.
Good, Prudence. That's good. You got good taste, Prudence.